I'm gonna organize it is I'm gonna have my spare stuff right in the back. I'll have my spare helmet back there too. Then I'll probably put my bareback pads like on the sides. This, I don't know if I want to move everything into my other tote bag or not. Then anything I use on a daily basis, oh, those, if I still have any left, are going to go somewhere on the bottom. And like my helmet, my sports boots, all that is going on the top. But now I'm going to go toss this into Chrome's stall because I'm not gonna do anything with it, so gimme. What I'm gonna do is bring home, but bringing all 3 of my tote bags home. That one will not hold everything I have, which honestly I sort of thought it would, but when I had this and that, I should clean that out, but when I had those 2 holding everything, I should have expected that to not hold everything. Then that's going to Mary. So I'm bringing all of this home, other than these are staying, because, oh my god, oh. So, yeah, I wanna just put them on the top, but I should put them in. Okay. That's one will do. And so in here I have all my spare stuff, whatever tote thing I choose. Okay, I'm going to put it right through here, which I currently have my sports boots, one singular bell boot, and then the helmet. Then it depends honestly, but like I used to have my saddle pad right here and then like that one on top of it, but I think now so depends honestly, but I might end up having to put one of them on top of here too. Okay, well, I'm gonna go see, say hi to Chrome and give him a treat. Ugh, okay. Yeah. My second bell boot away, and I'm gonna just tip this thing over. Okay, that's close enough. That should be good. Yeah, just gonna. Okay, now I'm gonna go see Chrome. Hi, Dusty and Dunny. Oh, Dunny, you're so shiny. You're pretty. Fudge. Hi, baby. Like that. Fudge, I'm sorry, but you can't have any. I don't have any more. I'm sorry. I don't have any for you, baby girl. I love you. Yes. Bye-bye. Okay, before I leave, I'm gonna go check and make sure I'm not leaving anything. Because I tend to do that. Not too often. Yeah, everything looks good. And I'm going to grab all my stuff. Shut off the lights, close the background. Oh my god, that's good. Ooh. Okay. Where's the... Can you please out of this strap? Oh, chaos. Started doing so. Okay, that was easy. Carrying those 2 bags is like when your backpack straps are uneven. Darn. Why all of a sudden have I forgotten how to close a door? Lock it. Okay, there we go. Just going far enough. Okay. Did I turn off the lights? Yes, I did. Okay. Now I'm gonna haul this back to the car. And oh, I want to see what the room is like actually. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Oh, I hate this. But okay, a little puddle over there. But there's always a puddle over there. So maybe tomorrow I can do a light ride. I'll see. But I do hope I can go back into the field tomorrow and run some. Tomorrow, my friend, she's gonna go groom Mary, and we're going to come see Chrome after. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Okay, yeah. Wait, should I wait? Okay, no, never mind. So, the car that usually goes here is not going to be here for a while, so I'm gonna look at myself. Pick up the sheets. Okay, so I'll lay everything out inside. I'm going to separate it. Because I might make a bag for Mary's barn, even though she already has, like, a running thing going. My mom's. She should have some more often. Yeah, how I use that is just, stuff I use basically, like, every day. And then my stuff I use for bathing. I'm just going to dump it because there's nothing else really good. Maybe here, yeah, you're open. So I'm going to separate it into bathing stuff. And this, so I had it in with my bathing stuff, but I never, like, it's not something for bathing your horse, but it's just something I never used. So that's, put that over there. So that's why that was over there. And this I honestly never really use, so that's my never really use file. This I used to brush my hair. Oh, and I have these stencils. I don't know which one I want to use for my next show. I think I'm going to put, since he has the heart on his butt, I think I'm going to use one of those while he still has the heart. And next time I might use that one. That's a show thing. And I honestly only use that during shows, so. And this, so I never had it on my list, I believe. But, family got it. But I think I will maybe use it as sunscreen if Chrome needs it. Which I don't think he will. That. And this little guy, he exploded. And so, that's why it's in a cage. Oh wait, this is also, why am I not seeing this at first? Like, and then this is part of his, like, health-related stuff. That shit stuff I don't use. That goes in there. That's stuff medical-related. So this is for me if I ever have allergies. Those are probably stale. Those might be. I know those are perhaps expired too. Then that over. These, so I got a whole wicket of Chrome, and the camera like these is like the starter kit. He didn't like it, but Mary does, so that's why she's getting it. Okay, so I never use it so thick. Like, I like how it has a brush, but the brush is so hard. Like, I do occasionally use it. Like, every, like, 1 out of 10 uses of this, I use the brush. But I never use this otherwise. But since I, like, sometimes use it, I keep it with me. But, like, those, I don't really use that all anymore, so. And there's some stuff in here that I don't use, but I keep. And, like, with my other stuff, I don't know why. Like, this brush. I've started using this brush. That one, this one, I do use it more than those two, so. I use this, like, every time I brush his tail. Because the bristles are so long, and it has, like, a wide range that, like, if you compare this to this, it's much longer, so it can get through more hair, less time. Yeah. I never use that anymore. This, I got, so my first lease horse, he was old. His owner gave me this. Like, you can use this on him, where he might get sore. As you can tell, it's very old, just like that horse. But, yeah, I honestly don't use it that much. I do like to keep it with me. And this, I never use. I'm too scared to use it, because my mom got it from Germany or something. And I just never, like, wanted to, like, ruin it, because I really like it. I never use this. I use that. That's all the stuff I use. I don't use this, however. But I like it, so it's staying. Then, those are cheap. That, actually, I use for shows, because I only braid his wig during shows. This, I'm probably not going to use for a good while, so. And Sharpie. Yeah, that's sort of its own. I don't know, I feel like it, yeah, that's good. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. 3 tote bags, okay. So, medical stuff I always am going to keep with me. So is this. So all 3 of these things are 100% going to be together. And then, the show stuff, probably put in there, along with any of the spare stuff. I might also put my, so okay, all 3 of these are going to go in there. Then all 3 of those are going to go in there. And this, okay, I don't know, because this is small. I kept, like, all that stuff basically in there. But this I could also use for, like, a bag to travel with if I needed. Wait, I can't put it in there. There we go. Yeah, I could use this to, like, pack back, like, to keep clothes in the trips or something. But it's not meant for carrying clothes. I think for now, we're just gonna use these 2, see how that goes. So now I'm keeping all that. And this one I really like. I really like that one, but this one's more sturdy. And yeah, that's the main reason. Do you have any sound though? You know, the carpet that stays here is not going to be back for like 3 days, so I can leave this here and come back later. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Instead, so our other car actually came in here, so I had to move everything. But now I'm very cold, and I plan on reorganizing it and putting it back together. The only thing I don't like is I always keep my treats in here, and I usually put them in like these slots in the middle, but since it's so deep, I always have to like shove stuff under there, and I don't know if I'll have stuff to shove under there. So I did have all the glitter stuff, but that's going with my other stuff, so. Okay, so that's all put back together. And this sign is over here. I used to have my spare inhaler in here, but I brought it on trip and I currently do not know its location was. So that's sort of a problem, but I don't absolutely need it. I think I might just leave my treats at the bottom. Okay, Chrome is so picky. I don't know if he's gonna like these. I hope he does. But I don't know if he will. Do I put those down below? I don't know. That's gonna go there, but organizing, I have my hairbrush slash spray for horses. Don't judge me on that. Then I have this little mess and stuff. This is like all the brushes I use, treats, and I have the other ones under there. I have the brushes I don't use at like the bottom of this. I have his medical stuff. I have these like treats right here because I don't want them to be at the bottom because I don't want to forget them. But yeah, I don't care. And then there's this, I love my Tiger Tongue brush, it's my favorite. I have my Shoshin, and then in the front I have my 2 hoof picks. I have one right there, and that one right there. Then I have like everything I use and need right here, which isn't that often, but still, could be useful. And my friend who we were going to go see the horses with, she had to cancel, fortunately, because she has some family stuff. Now we're going to move on to this one. Okay, so it's not exactly organized in one way, like organized, it's just, that's all my glitter stuff. This is like spare brushes, this is my bathing stuff, and so is on out here. And then everything out here is really just stuff that doesn't really go in here. Like, I have my shedding tools right here, my bare main comb. I have that thing, shedding tool. I have my procedure guys, still have that. And then in here I have the little, that thing, which I did try it on me. And I'd say if it was on a horse it would work, but for me, it doesn't really match my skin tone, not gonna lie. And then I have these, which are to dab the glitter on, which wasn't that successful, so I used my hand last show, because that was the first ever time I used it. Yeah. Okay, I really like this bag, how it like kind of have all the pockets on the outside and stuff. Only thing is, this thing right here, I wish there was sort of like a tab, like, that could connect up to here and keep it like more in place up here. So, and same with this head, just so like you can see in the middle better. But I really like this though. Goodbye, Blanket, I'll see you soon. I don't know if I'm going to see Mary today. I think if I do, I would ride her bareback, but then again, she hasn't been ridden in who knows how long.